Imagine a scene. Makima from Smiles. Her eyes hold a chilling calm. Power radiates from her. Next, picture Griffith from. His beauty is angelic, yet a profound darkness lurks beneath. Finally, see Sosuke Aizen from. He adjusts his glasses. A smirk plays on his lips. These figures are more than just antagonists, they are forces of nature. They command attention. Anime villains have evolved, they possess intricate psychologies. Their motives are often disturbingly relatable. This complexity is what captivates us, it draws us into their shadowed worlds. Their depth challenges our perceptions. Makima, the control devil, is a master manipulator. Her power is not always overt. It is subtle. It is insidious. She preys on the desire for affection. She targets the need for belonging. Denji, the protagonist, craves simple human connection. Makima offers this, but with poison strings attached. Her kindness is a carefully constructed trap. It is a leash disguised as a loving embrace. She understands human weakness. She exploits it ruthlessly. Her game is long. Her behavior showcases dark psychological traits. We see elements of narcissism. She believes in her inherent superiority. Her goals supersede all else. Machiavellianism is evident in her cunning. She plans meticulously. The Dark Triad is a potent psychological concept. It comprises three distinct yet related personality traits. Narcissism involves grandiosity, it involves a sense of entitlement, it involves a constant need for admiration. Narcissistic villains believe they are special. They believe they are destined for greatness. Rules do not apply to them. Machiavellianism is the art of cunning manipulation. It is about strategic exploitation. Machiavellian villains are master strategists. They are always several steps ahead. They view social interactions as games to be won. They are pragmatic. They are cynical. Griffith is charisma personified. His beauty is ethereal. His presence is captivating. He draws people to him like moths to a flame. His followers, the Band of the Hawk, adore him. They would die for him. This charisma is not accidental. It is a carefully cultivated weapon. It is the foundation of his power. He understands the human need for a leader. He embodies that ideal, almost supernaturally. His followers see him as a savior. His speeches are masterpieces of inspiration. He speaks of dreams, he speaks of ambition, he speaks of a promised land. Section 5. Ascending to Divinity, the Allure of the God Complex. The God Complex is a state of mind. It is an unyielding belief in one's own supreme abilities and infallibility. This mindset often leads individuals to see themselves as omnipotent beings, far removed from the limitations of ordinary humans. It is an unshakable belief in one's own supreme abilities. Those who possess this complex often exhibit an extraordinary level of confidence, bordering on arrogance. They believe they are destined for greatness, chosen by fate to lead and dominate. Individuals with this complex see themselves as divine. They perceive their actions as inherently righteous, justified by their perceived superiority. This self-perception often leads them to take drastic actions, believing they are above moral and ethical constraints. They believe they are above ordinary mortals. This sense of superiority creates a significant disconnect between them and the rest of humanity. They view others as mere tools or obstacles in their path to achieving their grand vision. They feel they have the right, or duty, to control others. This belief often manifests in manipulative and authoritarian behavior. They see themselves as the ultimate authority, justified in imposing their will on others for the greater good, as they define it. They aim to reshape the world in their image. Their ambitions are grandiose, often involving radical changes to society, culture, and even the natural world. They see themselves as visionaries, destined to bring about a new era. This is not mere confidence, it is a profound delusion of grandeur. This delusion can drive them to extraordinary feats, but it also blinds them to their own limitations and the consequences of their actions. It is a profound delusion of grandeur. This delusion often leads to a sense of isolation as they struggle to find anyone who can match their perceived greatness or understand their vision. It is a dangerous path. The pursuit of such grand ambitions can lead to destructive outcomes both for the individual and those around them. The higher they rise, the further they have to fall. This belief isolates them from humanity. Their perceived superiority creates a barrier, making genuine connections with others difficult. They often find themselves alone, misunderstood, and alienated. Griffith, after his transformation into Femto, fully embodies this complex. He transcends human limitations. He gains immense power. His transformation is the ultimate expression of the God complex. As he becomes a being of immense power and influence, he views humanity as insignificant. To him, people are mere pawns in his grand design. This detachment from humanity allows him to commit acts of great cruelty without remorse, believing it is all part of his divine plan. Section 6. Light Yagami's Justice, When Noble Intentions Turn Dark. Light Yagami from the beginning is portrayed as an intelligent and ambitious young man. He begins with a relatable desire. He wants to rid the world of criminals. This desire stems from a deep-seated frustration with the justice system's inefficiencies. He envisions a world free of crime, a peaceful utopia where the innocent can live without fear. Many of us share this frustration with injustice. We see the flaws in the system and yearn for a solution. We understand the impulse to take action, to make a difference, to correct the wrongs we see around us. The Death Note gives him the power to do so. It is a tool that can bring about the change he desires. Initially, his actions might even seem justifiable to some. He targets those who have committed heinous crimes, those who have escaped justice. He targets the worst of the worst. This is the hook. This is what draws us in, making us question our own sense of justice. This is how he gains our initial tentative sympathy. His goal seems pure. His methods, though extreme, appear to be for the greater good. Light's journey shows how noble intentions can curdle. As he continues, his sense of justice becomes twisted. His desire for justice morphs into a desire for absolute power. He begins to see himself as the only one capable of creating this new world. He becomes Kira, a self-proclaimed god of the new world. His initial noble intentions are overshadowed by his growing god complex, leading him down a dark path. Section 7. The Villain's Gaze. Reflecting our hidden desires and deepest fears. Anime villains often act as distorted mirrors, reflecting the darker aspects of our own psyche. They are not just characters, they are manifestations of our inner conflicts and suppressed emotions. They reflect our own hidden desires, the parts of ourselves we might not want to acknowledge. These characters bring to light the shadows we keep buried deep within. We all, at times, crave power. The allure of control and dominance can be intoxicating even if we don't openly admit it. We desire control over our lives, to shape our destinies according to our own will. This desire can drive us to great lengths. We seek recognition for our abilities, yearning for validation and acknowledgement from others. This need for approval can be a powerful motivator. Villains like Aizen or Griffith take these desires to extreme lengths. They embody the ultimate pursuit of power and recognition, often at any cost. They pursue them without restraint, breaking societal norms and moral boundaries to achieve their goals. Watching them can be a vicarious thrill. We live through their actions, experiencing the rush of their conquests and the intensity of their ambitions. We see our suppressed ambitions played out on a grand scale, in ways we might never dare to in our own lives. This is part of their dark allure. They captivate us because they act on impulses we often suppress. They act where we only dream, taking steps we might fear to take ourselves. Simultaneously, these antagonists embody our deepest fears. They are the nightmares that haunt us, the what-ifs that keep us awake at night. We fear being manipulated like Denji by Makima. We fear losing control, becoming pawns in someone else's game. These villains remind us of the fragility of our autonomy. Section 8. The Paradox of Pity. Why we empathize with evil. It is a strange paradox. We often find ourselves sympathizing with anime villains. Characters who commit heinous acts can still evoke our pity, or even our understanding. Why is this? Part of the reason lies in their construction. Many villains are given tragic backstories. They have suffered immense pain. They have endured betrayal. These experiences shape them. They offer a glimpse into the origins of their darkness. They make them more human. Their pain makes them relatable. Relatable flaws also contribute to this empathy. Perhaps a villain's loneliness resonates with us. Section 9. Conclusion: Unmasking future antagonists, your turn. Anime villains are far more than simple obstacles for heroes. They are intricate characters. They are studies in psychology. They are masters of manipulation. They wield charisma like a weapon. They often reflect our deepest desires and fears. Unmasking them reveals uncomfortable truths. Truths about power, ambition, and the shadows within us all. Their evolution in storytelling shows a growing sophistication, a demand for more than one-dimensional evil. They are complex creations, from Makima's chilling control to Griffith's deceptive radiance, from Light Yagami's corrupted justice to the overarching God complex. These figures fascinate us.